Hey guys, it's Samir Razor Seal on YouTube and also Reddit and a few other places. Making a video on a tutorial for how to use miningpoolhub using the MultiPoolMiner. So I was using NiceHash for a little while until NiceHash got hacked. I was making good money on NiceHash and it's so simple to use. You downloaded the app, you benchmarked your rig, you clicked start, make sure you you did need a wallet. And I would just mine away for you. You had nothing you needed to do. Well, once they got hacked, I didn't lose much. I lost like $70, but I lost the ability to make money. And I wasn't sure how to use actual pools to mine and make money. I looked into a couple other pools. I looked into NanoPool, I think it was called. Fairly easy to do. Only thing was you were pretty limited in what you can mine. And did a bit more research, and I wanted something that would switch around based on profit. Found miningpoolhub, and I was just so confused on how to start. I mean, I was just looking around like, what are these currencies? What are these miners? Is this a miner? What is this? What is it? Algo switch mining, multi-algo switch mining, this and that. I went on YouTube trying to find a tutorial and I couldn't find one. Come to find out, I guess everybody jumped on these other pools once NiceHash went out. But before that, I guess they weren't very popular, so there were really no tutorials, kind of like the monkey see, monkey do style, which is what I do. So I decided, I asked the Reddit users to see if they wanted me to make a tutorial for them so that they didn't have to go through the same BS that I went through. So here I am making the video on how to get up and running with miningpoolhub using MultiPoolMiner. This is a stutter beginner. Just do exactly what I do, and hopefully you can follow along and you don't have any hardware, software problems where you won't get errors, and you should start making some money. Couple disclaimers. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very new to this as well. So there are some things I will probably do wrong or not so efficient. If there are, sorry. But as far as I know, my rig, which is an i5 2500K with a single NVIDIA 970 GTX, I'm making roughly $2.50 to $3 a day. So I might not know what I'm doing, but I know I'm making $3 a day on a good day. So obviously I'm doing something right. The reason I don't use Awesome Miner, some people have asked me, is it has a mind of its own. I've set the thing up. Again, I spent hours trying to set it up. I disabled a bunch of algorithms and this and that. And this thing will just start mining Quibbit for me. And in my rig, that makes me like 3 cents a day or something. I've disabled it. It comes back. I'm done with Awesome Miner. I love the GUI, the way the software is designed. But it's either buggy or something's not right because it's not mining right for me. So I ended up going to MultiPoolMiner. I'm not very happy with it either. I've spoken with the developer on GitHub. He kind of gave me a couple answers. It didn't really make much sense. As we go on with the video, I'll show you some of the discrepancies I have. Example being the profitability calculator. But you'll see that in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this tutorial on monkey see, monkey do style. I'm going to simplify it as much as I can. I am doing the first portion of this video on my server computer because it doesn't have any mining capability. I don't want to have to reset my benchmarks on the gaming rig because it takes a while to get your numbers back. So we're going to do the setup here. Then we're going to switch over to my other computer. We're going to assume that you have also finished your benchmarking, and we will continue on from there. So let's get started. You're going to go to miningpoolhub, which is this website right here. You are going to sign up. Really quickly, a couple information only stuff that you can be aware of. Miningpoolhub runs on multiple mining styles. You have simple coin mining, algo switch mining, and multi-algo switch mining. I use algo switch mining. What this does is, you see right here, auto switching port. These are the ports 17004, 17018. See how it says 17XXX? This is for this. this is simple. You choose one and you mine it. That's for this. I don't deal with this one. I don't know what it really is either. So this is what we'll be using. I'll go switch mining with the 17,000 ports. So these up here. Doesn't really matter because MultiPoolMiner will set it up for you. You really have nothing to do except put in a couple information things that you're going to have. So anyways, what this does is it will pick the highest profiting coin that your computer is capable of producing. So for example, right now, according to this, let's see, let's click refresh. This changes pretty much, see, it already changed, but about 5 minutes ago, this Grossel coin was the most profitable algorithm Grossel that you could do. However, it's not very efficient on my computer. So MultiPoolMiner, knowing that, will not mine for this, even though it's one of the highest profiting coins. It knows that I don't mine this efficiently. So it will mine what it benchmarked higher. So for me, it was actually benchmarked, it was mining Bitcoin Gold, and it was in the 3rd spot not too long ago. Looks like it's top now. It changes so much, but what's cool is MultiPoolMiner will keep up with it. So again, it's just little information. It's not that important. You don't need to know. If you just want to get started, it's really nonsense. Anyways, so first things first, we're going to sign up. Pick a username, your password, email. Pick a nice pin that you can remember. You're going to need this to update things. You register, okay? Go to your email, get the verification if there's one, I don't remember. Sign up. Okay, you now have an account, all right? You're going to go log in. And if I make mistakes in the video, because I'm doing this as we go along, don't mind me. I might pause, be like, what did I do? And I'll retract myself and I'll fix if I did something. I'm not going to keep pausing the video. But I think I have a good idea of what I'm doing. All right, so we have now logged in, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Hub Workers. You're going to add a computer here. I have Razor Seal, my username, .gaming desktop, worker password, leave it at X, and I don't think this matters because the multi-mining, whatever that thing was, the multi-miner, it picks it automatically. I just put this on there, but I don't think it does anything. So make sure you have a worker. You got to have at least one worker that's going to be assigned to that computer. I only have one computer mining, so gaming desktop 1. Done. Update workers. Done. All right. No, don't want to save. Okay, now let's go to FAQ. All right, auto exchange. So because miningpoolhub has so much currency, you can see all of these, it'll just mine the most profitable ones to your computer. Well, the miner will. So what you want to do is, instead of getting a bunch of random coins, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, what you do is you go pick a coin of your choice. I like Litecoin, so I've picked Litecoin. Pick a coin of your choice and click set auto exchange coin. What this will do is it will collect all your coins. It will automatically put it on the exchange. You just leave these on, don't touch any of these. It will put it on the exchange. Let's say you mined Feather coin. I don't know, $20 worth of Feather coin. That won't be that much. Maybe like, I don't know, $3 worth of Feather coin. It will put it on the exchange. It will exchange Feather coin to Litecoin, and then it will deposit you the Litecoin. The developer takes a 0.2% transaction fee for this, but he charges 0.9 for the pool. So 1.1 is extremely low, and you will really benefit from this. My only advice to you is don't use Bitcoin, use something else. Like I said, I use Litecoin. Litecoin is lightning fast, very, very cheap transaction fee when you transfer it to your wallet. And it's going up and up right now. I believe it's the next thing, especially because Coinbase supports it. So anyways, Litecoin, pick whatever you want. I will go with Litecoin if you don't know. All right, done. Next. So we're going to start mining. Okay, Well, we were going to go with this one, right? All right, so we're going to download MultiPoolMiner. I'll download it. We are also going to download Excavator. Make sure you get the correct version for you. Excavator is only for NVIDIA. AMD guys, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't do AMD. Yeah, while I was talking, you noticed Chrome gave me an error saying, hey, it's a dangerous file, but it does this with miners for some reason. At your own risk, click keep anyway. So that's what I did. All right, so we downloaded both of those. Okay, go back here. For some people, you may need these files. I have a Windows 10, so I have PowerShell. CC Miner, you might need this. I don't know. If you get an error, download it. I didn't need it for my rig, so I'm not really sure. Okay, so we've downloaded that. All right, now learn more about mining optimization. You can do that on your own time. Remember, I said the mining fee is 0.9. Okay, so we have downloaded those two things. Open up your downloads. Go ahead and extract them. The reason you have to get the Excavator is, I guess Excavator can't be included in MultiPoolMiner's zip file because that's their own. It's a closed source, so you have to get it separately, but you end up putting it in the file. So I'll show you how to do that. Extract files. All right, MultiPoolMiner Excavator. Open it up. Now put this anywhere you want. I have it on my desktop. You can leave it in the downloads, whatever. All right, so you're gonna take Excavator. You're gonna cut it, Control X, go to MultiPoolMiner. You're gonna go to bin. You're gonna paste it here. Done. Okay, so now we're gonna be using miningpoolhub. Remember, so you're gonna right click, click edit. We got to do a little bit of typing here. Nothing too crazy. Follow along what I do. You don't need a wallet for miningpoolhub, so you're going to delete this. Your username. Remember the username you just created for your login. It would be this razorseal dot. So razorseal. Worker name. Here's the worker. Copy, paste. Region. Pick your region. I'm in USA, so I will type USA. Currency. I just want to see my profits in US dollars, so delete all these. No spaces after the commas, FYI. Type. What kind of mining, or what kind of algorithms, or what kind of, I guess, style you'll be mining. This server doesn't have a graphics card. It probably won't even be able to do CPU. But pick your choice of, I guess, graphics card. I have an NVIDIA. So it would be NVIDIA and CPU for me. But like I said, the server doesn't have that capability. So I will just do CPU. Pool name. Okay, so you have two choices here. miningpoolhub and miningpoolhub coins. The difference is miningpoolhub coins will pull from that 20,000 ports. These are individualized, so it's just simple. The software will just pick the top performing one and it'll start mining based on your benchmarks that you're going to see in a minute. Now, that's good because you'll keep switching as the profits change. However, you noticed how fast they change. Let's see, let's click refresh. Top is EcoHash, Bitcoin, Gold. Oops, still the same. These change so often that you may not be finished with a share that you've been assigned to mine. So if you switch, you're not going to get your cut for that share that you were mining for the past 5 minutes and maybe you had 2 minutes left on it. Mining Pool Hub will pull from this pool, this port number, 17. What that does is you will make sure that you finish the share before switching to something else so you're credited. So if it takes 7 minutes to run through that share, let's say, if at 5 minutes there's another currency that's more profitable, it'll finish up the rest of 2 minutes until it switches over. It makes a lot more sense. So I don't like to use this one. So I've deleted this one. Algorithm. What kind of algorithm are you willing to run? We will design this off of the computer that I have that's working right now. I can tell you I don't do this. I do NeoScript. Lyra 2Z was giving me problems with the miner, so I deleted it. Grosstal, I do use. Equihash, oh yeah. Ethash 2GB, nope. I don't use Ethash either. It's waste for me. Kryptonite. Oh, there's another good one that's not here. Let's put, okay, here's another good one. So, click over here. Let's see, algorithms. Click on this. These are all the algorithms that this, I guess, MultiPoolMiner is capable of. I like Lyra 2 Rev 2. Now, what's interesting is some people type Lyra 2, Re 2, Re is revision, Lyra 2 revision 2, Lyra 2 version 2, Lyra 2Z. Those are all different. But, well, I'm sorry, they're all the same except this one. But the way they do it is, however you type it, this is what it will mine for. See? It kind of translates it. So we're going to be doing this one. So copy, go back to that file, and add it here. Make sure there's a comma, add, comma. No space. Kryptonite, Lyra 2, Rev 2, Equihash, Grosstal, NeoScript. I think those are it. Let me see. Kryptonite, no. Some people use Kesak. I don't use it. NiceHash used it sometimes. Okay, that's all. I don't want anything else. Done. So, the last thing you want to do is how much you want to donate to the developer. Now, this is not percentage. That's really high. What this says is in a 24-hour period, this software will mine for 24 minutes for the developer. So you're giving 24 minutes out of your 24 hours to this developer. And that's how he makes his money. He doesn't charge for this. That's how he gets his money. It used to be, I believe, 10 for default. He upped it to 24. I have it set at 4. I think 10 is a fair number. Put whatever you want. So every day I mine 10 minutes for him and he gets his money. So now, leave these alone. These should all be at 100. You want to allocate 100%. I have one GPU. I don't have multiples, so I don't know what these are. If you have multiples, you might have to change it, but I'm running one, so I didn't touch any of these. Click close and save. Done. Now, here's the other thing. I believe this runs on PowerShell, but when I click start, it opens up in command. So here's one of those I don't know what I'm doing kind of things. On my other computer, I opened up a PowerShell here. I right click, I go to the folder and I start it up. I also run it in command and it made no difference to me. So I just run it in command. The developer suggests you use admin mode. However, it works in PowerShell, but it will not work in command mode, at least not on the other computer, so I won't even try it. Oh, another good one, pools. So since NiceHash went down, make sure you delete these pools. I don't do Zpool, so I deleted it. I don't do NiceHash, I deleted it. I don't do Hash Refinery, I deleted it. I only have miningpoolhub and miningpoolhub coins. Those are the only ones in my pool. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. You'll see all these files here. These are all the miners that this software supports. Some of these will work, some of them will not work. Now you're going to run a benchmark. If while you're running a benchmark, one of them just goes crazy, there's a constant error, it's not giving you something right, and you don't want to use that miner anymore because it's not clicking with your computer, just look at the name of it that it's running, come here and delete it. Example, I know that, I think it was one of these, I don't remember which one. Let's say this specific miner is giving you issues, this one right here. When the miner window launches, it's giving errors or it's not connecting, something's not right. Close up the software, come here, just delete this, and that miner will no longer launch. What else? Couple other little tidbits. Let's say you got another graphics card, you upgraded your computer, you overclocked, underclocked, you want to run your benchmarks again, you just check that, you open this, you just run it. So you want to reset your benchmarks, it will reset your benchmarks. For some reason you want to reset your profits, I don't know, there was a huge up or down in price and things need to be adjusted. Open this up, reset your profits. Logs. You will have a logs folder here. That'll have all the logs, all the command window text that come up. This can get fairly large from what I heard. If you have a ton, it's a giant folder. Open up remove logs and remove the logs, just delete it. Alright, so we've done that. We set everything up. Double click. It will start up. I don't know how it'll work with this because again, this is a server, but let's see. I'm going to pause the video here in a minute when it starts the benchmarks, and we'll move over to the other computer and start off there. And you guys will see how the benchmark works. Do I want to allow? Yes. See, on mine, I think this just quits. Yeah, like that. And then it continues in the command. I don't know if that's normal. So it waits a little bit. It's launching it, I think. Doing a bunch of downloads. See, it just downloaded this miner. There it is. It's downloading XMRig right now, I think. Yep. Alright. So now, let's have a quick look at what's going on. You may wonder, hey, where's the profitability calculator? You're not going to see that. It has to benchmark first. So, since we're just doing the CPU, remember when we edited that file? It will only benchmark my CPU stuff, nothing else. If I had AMD or NVIDIA, there would be another box here. It would say type NVIDIA, and it would have a bunch of miners there that it would also mine. I'm sorry, benchmark. So, this status running is the miner that is currently running. You see it right here. You can open it. Oh, it's downloading a couple more, I think. So, this one, here we go. More CPUs just popped up. All right. Let's see. So this miner is the one that's running. CPU miner GW64 Core 2. This runs the NeoScript algorithm. So you can see that this will mine to 17,012 port. So you come up here, 17,012. So that miner is designed to mine me Feathercoin. This is the miner that is idle. It is currently not running. It's waiting, almost like waiting in line. This specific miner will mine me Kryptonite. That's the miner, CPU miner SSE2. Every 60 seconds the screen flashes because it updates the screen, I think, in the background. This specific one will mine me 17,024. 17,024 is Monero. So that will mine me Monero. See? It will mine to razorseal.gaming desktop. If you click on this, you'll see it working. I mean, again, obviously this is a very, very this computer is not designed to mine, especially the CPU here. It's fairly old, I think. But it's just for the sake of showing you how the benchmark works. So right now it's benchmarking to see how fast I'm doing. It's going to find the most profitable algorithm / currency / speeds for me. And it will use that to pick, hey, what's best to mine for Emir's computer based on the most profits. So we know that this miner, CPU miner GW64, Core 2, mines me NeoScript algorithm on port 7012, which we said was Feathercoin. The developer says that the benchmarking takes a minute each. There's no way, man. This thing takes forever and ever and ever. I think on my computer, it took me like 3 hours or something to get all the benchmarking done, which is why I did not want to reset it on that computer and run it all over again. It just would suck. So you just let this run, you go away, and come back in a little bit and you'll see what it's at. If a miner is having issues, you'll realize it in two ways. You'll either get a ton of crazy looking weird errors here, which I won't know what it means, which means that miner is not working for your rig, or you'll have a crazy high benchmark here. It'll say, I don't know, you got to figure out what the numbers are, but I know for Lyra 2 revision 2, my computer on NVIDIA will benchmark at around 24 to 25. If this says like 160, there's no way that's right. Something is way off. So you can see it's changing all the difficulties. Maybe it could be because the CPU is not really made to mine anything. So it's getting lower and lower and lower. See, network difficulty too high waiting. So we'll wait a little bit longer, but to get through all of these, it will take probably a couple hours. And not all of them will work. I could tell you, with my i5 2500K, actually I stopped CPU mining because it was giving me so many problems. But the best I could do is Kryptonite, and on NiceHash it used to bring me like 30 cents a day. So on a month it was around $10, little boost I got. I just shut it off with this. So once this is done, it will give you the benchmark speed. And then it'll go to this one, and it'll go to this one, and this one, and this one. It'll just keep going and going and going and going, and eventually you'll know, well, you will know, and the software will know what kind of speeds it can get, so it can make profits for you based on that. I was hoping it would finish at least one as I talked my ear off here, so that you guys could see what it looks like. You can see the difficulty is dropping and dropping. But remember, this is important. If you're curious what you're mining, look at the script you're running, and then look at the port that it's mining to. Once you know that, you know what you're mining. Unfortunately, it's not as nice as Awesome Miner, where it just shows you exactly what you're mining. You kind of have to do a little bit of digging. Or NiceHash, usually you don't even know what it's doing. It's just telling you it's making money. So another thing here is this will tell you launched, how many times this miner has been launched, how long it's been running for. You can say that this specific miner has been running for 5 minutes. Like I said, it's not a minute, man. It takes a while. Alright, well, this isn't going to happen. But just imagine, one by one, this would start coming through. Let me show you guys what I meant by deleting some of these. So let's say that these CPU miners, none of them work. Only one that works is these two. Okay? It's been benchmarked, or it's got a crazy high benchmark number. Let's close these out. Go back. Miners. Delete all these CPU miners. Let's say they were all giving you problems. But I know that XMX CPU was totally fine, and so was Fire CPU. Go back to start mining Pool Hub. Give it a minute, let it do its thing. I believe it's supposed to start PowerShell, but it won't. It just starts. See the logs created. It'll launch up in a minute. See, all those miners that we just deleted are now gone. So all it has to do is it has to benchmark Kryptonite and benchmark Kryptonite. Two different miners. If you look here, you could see that this is the XM rig. See? XM rig is running. It is mining on Kryptonite to port 17024. Well, guess what that's going to be? Monero. It is going to Razor Seal Gaming Desktop. I don't think this matters anymore because we've deleted the nice hash pool. So you would sit here, wait till it finished its benchmarking. It'll give you a speed here. I don't know what it'll be. Usually like for an i5 2nd gen, it's like 90 or something. This one did like 70 for me. I have no idea what this will do, but you can tell this is not a device that's made to make any kind of money. But saying that, this actually works because on mine, on the other one, I get a bunch of NAs here. It won't run. It'll just freeze up. So that being said, let us end this video here. You stay on this channel or this video. I am going to start off on the other one and then I'll connect the videos later. All right. All right. So part 2. So you let your computer run for, I don't know, a couple hours or whatever it is for it to finish all the benchmarks that it needs to. Then you go back and delete the, I'm just reading that error I got. No, okay, it's gone. What was I saying? So you delete the miners that are giving you problems that have really crazy numbers. Maybe example. Let's see, CC miner Klaus. Actually, let me go over this while we talk about this so you guys can understand what's going on. All right, so this is a good example that I can talk about. Type NVIDIA. So if you had an AMD, this would not be here. This would be type AMD, and you would have all the AMD miners. Because I have a NVIDIA 970, I have all the NVIDIA miners. So these are the miners that have been optimized to run with NVIDIA. So let's see. I got CC miner Klaus that runs NeoScript. Excavator runs Lyra. I got Nanashi, another Neo, so on, so on, so on. These, I think what this means is these will run either on AMD or NVIDIA, I think. So EcoHash 299.03, blah, blah, blah. All right. So here are the benchmark speeds that I got. Here are all the, excuse me, benchmarked speeds. So I benchmarked with an Excavator NVIDIA 3 at Lyra 2 R2 at 2469 hashes per second. So I have another one, CC Miner Lyra 2 revision 2, 2358. So which one is my software going to run? It's going to run this one because it has a higher hash rate. It would not run this one unless it had problems. So it'll automatically pick the fastest hashing miner for your specific rig. So you can tell this one will run at this speed, make approximately this much money per day. I don't know what that is. And this will mine me Monocoin. So on and goes on. And you remember, you see the flash every minute or so. I think it's the refresh for the screen kind of rewrites some stuff if it has to. So we did that. All right, status running, speed active, launched command. So what this means is I am currently running this miner. This miner is excavator. It would be, let's see, you click this. It's just the excavator. I guess it's this one, running at 2425. Probably this one, excavator NVIDIA 3, running 2469. It was benchmarked, running at 2426. So it tells you your speed here. This miner is running at 24 mega hashes per second. It has been active for 1 hour, 47 minutes. It's been launched 3 times, and this is the command to run it. That's the excavator that we downloaded earlier. It is currently mining Lyra 2 revision 2. This one, I'm not really sure what port it's mining to. Remember how I showed you guys earlier? That doesn't show me that here. So I don't know how that goes, but I can tell you if it's running Lyra 2 revision 2. Remember we talked about how to find out. Well, let's see. So it's going to be the highest grossing Lyra 2 revision 2. So it's going to be either Monocoin or it's going to be Vertcoin. I don't even see Vertcoin. So it's probably going to be Monocoin. So if we click refresh, see, Monocoin is the top performing right now. So right now we're mining Monocoin. These are the idle miners. They are not running, but they're idling. I don't know what that means versus it's just not running at all. So, and then these are the failed miners, the ones that is giving problems. So according to this miner has failed. So I have a problem with the NeoScript miner, the CC miner NeoScript. So CC miner, probably this one, CC miner Nanashi. It looks like that runs NeoScript. Could be this TP Truvo. I don't know which one. You know what? Actually, I believe it was up here. I think it actually took it off the list because it failed. I think the guy who designed this, Aaron, I think he did a good job because it's fairly smart. If it knows that it's failing on the watch timer here, it will actually take it out of the system so that it will use another miner. It's fairly smart. While we're here, let me talk about the watchdog. What watchdog does is it keeps tabs on the miner that's running. So you can see that right now I got excavator NVIDIA 3 going. Watchdog timer is 0. So it has been connecting to, the software has been communicating with the miner, and it hasn't lost connection for 0 seconds, which means they're talking. NeoScript, this CC miner Klaus, lost connection with the software, and they haven't been communicating for 478 seconds. So it's timed out. What that will do is it will either kick that miner and open up another one. It may reopen it. I don't know, some kind of a software coding, but it'll make sure that it'll either get rid of that miner and not run it, or it will just keep restarting it till it works. You could see that I actually started mining Lyra 2 revision 2 because it's the highest grossing right now. MultiPoolMiner is between 0% and 9% more profitable than the fastest miner. Not 100% sure what this means. I believe what it's saying is if you ran, remember when we did the editing over here? Where's that? This one. Remember when we did this, and for pools we picked miningpoolhub, and then there was miningpoolhub coins or something? I believe that is if you were using MiningPoolHub coins, it says that it would be faster because I could immediately switch to it. I'm not sure. I've read about it. I just don't understand it. All I know is between the MultiPoolMiner and this specific algorithm, there is such a small difference. It's less than negligible. But now let me bring something up. I'm not going to be able to show you right now, but it's an issue that I'm having that I spoke to Aaron with on the GitHub forums, and I don't think he understood my question, or he's just too busy with other things, but he didn't really solve the problem that I'm having. The problem that I'm having is, and I wish I could show you, I could be mining something else here. See how it disappeared? It'll come back eventually, so don't worry. The profit calculator will not show up until you are finished with your benchmarking. Once you finish your benchmarking, it will show up. And it comes and goes. I don't know why. Maybe it's recalculating. You'll see it in a minute. Anyways, get back to this. Let's say I'm mining Kryptonite, Growstool, Equihash, Neoscript, whatever. You'll see it here. But my profit calculator will show me the Lira 2 Rev 2. I don't know why. It never changes. All I always see is profit calculator based on Excavator 3, Lira 2, Rev 2. It's supposed to change based on what you're mining because it could be different values. I believe it's a calculation based on hash rate versus hash rate and difficulty. But it always shows me Lira 2, Rev 2. I believe there's a problem with it, but I can't either communicate it to Aaron on GitHub or I don't know. So you see it's back again, comes back. But yeah, no matter what miner I run, it will always show me this here, which is not right. If it switches over to, let's say EWBF to run Equihash, or it goes to Excavator 3 Equihash, it'll just say this. It won't change. Something's not right, but we'll see. But this is about it, guys. It's fairly simple to do, like you guys saw. Quick overcap. Let's see. Let me disconnect from here. I'm screencasting this from my other computer. Okay. You go to MiningPoolHub. You sign in. You register. You create an account. Once you have created an account, you go to Hub Workers. You create your first computer, Razor Seal, or John Doe at Miner Rig 1. Worker password X. Leave these alone. I don't think it matters. Next, go to Auto Exchange. Pick whatever coin you'd like this to convert to you for. Like I said, I like Litecoin. I prefer Litecoin. I recommend Litecoin. So stick with Litecoin if you don't know. Don't do Bitcoin. It also tells you here. After that, go to FAQ. Download MultiPoolMiner. Click that. Download it. Download Excavator. Download these if you have to. I don't know. Once you do that, downloaded all of those things. Oh, actually, I forgot to give you guys a step. We'll talk about it in a second. Now, go over to the downloaded folder. Unzip. Once you've unzipped both, take the Excavator file. You're going to put it in the bin. Here's Excavator. You're going to put it here. You're going to right-click MiningPoolHub. Click Edit. You're going to change this. Put the username that you signed up with. The worker name that you created, mining rig, whatever. Region, whatever country or area you're in. Pick the currency that you want to see your profits in. Check or write what kind of mining setup you want to have, or miner, I guess, types. Say you want NVIDIA or AMD. NVIDIA. Type in NVIDIA. PoolHub. Delete the MiningPoolHub coins. I would suggest you stick to this one. Algorithm. Pick whatever algorithm that you're going to be running. These are the ones I run on my 970. It might be different once I get my 1080s. Donate, whatever you want to set it to. I have it set at 10. Save it. I clicked not save because I did it earlier, but click save. Start mining PoolHub. Actually, hold on. Go to pools, delete Equihash. No, not Equihash. NiceHash and Zpool. Now click start mining PoolHub. Give it a minute. Let it do its thing. Let it go max screen. Takes a little bit. This is a little slower computer. You will get your benchmarking started. Just let it sit there. Let it benchmark. Here it goes. Starts benchmarking. It's going to take a little bit. So go walk away. Come back. Check up on it a little later. Like I said, with all the NVIDIA or AMD benchmarks and CPU, it took me like 2 hours. It's crazy. It's all done. You have now done all that. You're benchmarked. You now start. You got all your stuff here with the benchmark speeds. Active. That's what you're going to be mining. If you're doing GPU and CPU, CPU will appear as a second one here, down here. You'll have this and another one. These are the idling ones, and these are ones that are not working correctly. In my case, it's the NeoScript. You should have your profit calculator here, or calculation. So I'm making, according to this, 264, but it's an approximate, so it should be around these two numbers. So that's it. You get out of here. Lastly, let's talk about this. Okay, so making all the money. Well, how do I get it? Go to balances. Talk about balances. You can see that this is where you're going to see the money that you're making. See how it says credit for exchange? I don't know what it means in parentheses. Unconfirmed. Maybe that's what that is. Confirmed versus unconfirmed. Yeah. So this is what I was mining earlier. Like right now, this is what I'm mining. So this is what I have over here. Eventually, when there's enough, it will go over here, which will be listed on an exchange. Once it gets listed on an exchange, you will get whatever the auto switches for. So pretty much I sell all my coins, Feather coin and this and that, blah, 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 for Litecoin. So what will happen is you'll make it here. It'll go over here. So soon my max coin will go over here, even though I don't really mind that anymore. So it should go over here. Once it goes over here, it will get from here to here. And if you click on Litecoin, you go to transactions, you will see all the transactions. See? Auto exchange, all transmit, credit, 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 credit. Now here's the other thing. Go to your wallet, put in your wallet address. I have, it kicked me out of Coinbase, but I have, for this, I use Coinbase. And then from Coinbase, I move it onto my cold wallet. Make sure you guys spend the money and get a cold wallet. It is so important. Look what happened with NiceHash. People lost a lot of money. If they put their earnings into a cold wallet, that would have never happened. You can get hacked. I don't believe in Exodus, Electrum, Jax, Mycelium. Anything could be hacked. But if it's off the internet in a little dongle that it cannot be accessed unless it's physical, try to come and take it. So get one of those. Once you build up a little bit, let's see, this is a couple dollars, LTC to USD. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. So I have $4 of Litecoin. So what I'll probably do is once I hit $5, $10, I'll move it to Coinbase. Coinbase is fairly safe. I think I would trust them with a little bit of money. And once I have about maybe like $50 or something around that, I'll move it to my cold wallet and I'll just accumulate it there. So, what else? I know I'm just adding. This video was supposed to be like 20 minutes. I think I'm hitting an hour or something right now. My God. Quickly. Coin Wars. This is where you can figure out how much each coin is making for you. Now remember when I had those benchmark speeds that I was showing you guys? Enter those here. I know Lira 2, Rev 2, that was my benchmark speed. Kryptonite, Equihash, these were all my speeds that I was getting. Neoscript, even though that was giving me errors. But once you do that, click Calculate Profitability. I don't put the electric because this computer always ran. I don't consider it as an extra cost. So if you want to put it in, you can put it in. It'll actually give you before and after. So type in Calculate Profitability and you'll see what you're making. Number one is reference point. So if you were mining Bitcoin right now with SHA-256 with one of those ant miners that sound like a jet, you'd be making about 1884. I believe that's what that is with one of those. So right now looks like this one is fairly hot. Phoenix coin, mining pool doesn't have this, but we got Vertcoin, we got Monocoin, we got Feathercoin, Zencash, Bitcoin, Zcash, Monero, Grosslicoin. We got all of these. So what it should do is really, again, I don't know if they use this website to get their numbers, but it looks like Vertcoin and Monocoin are pretty much dead on right now. So if you look, it should be probably the same. AMD, Skyne. Oh, looks like Skyne's up top right now, but I don't mind Skyne, so I don't know. I'm not very, my computer's not very good with Skyne. So next one would be Lira 2 Revision 2, which is what we were mining a minute ago. So that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm going to have my Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin wallets if you would like to donate and help me out. I made this video out of good heart to help other people because I had a lot of problems trying to set this up. Now we have something that we can go to as a reference point, so I hope it helps some people. I should also add that I'm making way more money with this than I am with NiceHash. I think with NiceHash, well, Bitcoin price has gone up a little bit, but it was approximating me around $60 a month. I was really bringing in close to 70, but with this, I think I'm nearing like close to $90, maybe 100 if I could get the CPU miners to work, which I can't get to work. So I'm happy with this one. I love the fact that it auto exchanges it. Really, it's automated. The developer did a great job. He's very busy answering questions and stuff, so we're not really seeing more features and stuff. But it runs pretty smooth. Yeah, you don't know exactly what you're making so quick like you did with NiceHash. But what I do is just once a day, I go to balances, I copy this, I paste this into Google to see what I made. I'm like, oh, okay, look, I made this much money. So I know I'm making, I've been running this since I think Sunday. So I brought in about 412 days, not over yet. So maybe like $5 every 2 days, 253, I don't know, something like that. With NiceHash, you knew. With this, involves a little bit of, I guess, guesstimating, understanding. But hey, at the end of the day, 1 month's worth of mining money is 1 month's worth of mining money. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Subscribe. I'll try to make more tutorials. I enjoy doing these. Like this video if you like it. Tell me what you don't like. Comment what errors I made. And I will have my donation links for the wallets for Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. All right, have a good one.